Welcome back to part 6 of the RIF run. Draconius here. We are on the last floor of factory, -4, and have a bit of influence or alert level at 400, so we could get assaults called in on us here. Looking to escape through the garrison that I spotted on spawn, so pretty cool luck here. I don't even have to go looking for it. And I currently have these two infiltrator friends from the previous garrison. So my thinking is I'm just going to pop around, see what's going on in this immediate area here, and then dive into Garrison pretty quickly. I've been evolving utility slots, feeling like I probably need to start evolving maybe more propulsion, maybe more weapons. I do have another wheel here as backup, so we'll see where this is going. The last couple floors have been pretty rough. Welcome to stream, everybody. Traco's here for another late night viewing. Thanks for joining. Hermlin's here. Perfect timing. Spawn is so good. Yeah, it is. Perfect timing for you. Perfect timing for me to catch your Daco experience there. And if nothing else, I'll say I certainly learned something from watching you. So that Queen drone deck is amazing. I want to try it myself, but that would require me killing a Unchained. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm super keen on doing that just yet. All right, let's see what we got. We got a Scandalizer. I'll just poke around here, see what if we can find any good stuff like this. Probably just looking at getting a study here. I haven't got any studies all game, come to think of it. So, looks like we can't do the wheel, huh? That's interesting. Oh, maybe because it's security level 1? Maybe it takes higher level Scandalizers to do higher level items. I don't have an explanation for that. Let's see here. We could also do KE penetrators, which I really liked in the last battle. I just fought off a Behemoth with KE penetrator and a railgun, and it worked really well. So maybe I could do this. Let's see. Still using Gatlin lasers. I don't even know what remote data jack study might do. Could be relevant. I mean, I'm going to be using this all game, so. Herman says, my Daco skills are terrible, as you witnessed. Don't learn from that. Well, you know, I haven't even seen Daco that much. So just seeing it. And you survived way longer than I thought was reasonable. So I learned from that as well. I can't complain about what I saw. I wish it would have turned out better for you, but it was still cool to watch all the same. What can I say? Hopefully, this run is going to end up in Daco at some point. So we'll see how it goes. My luck on this run so far has been low to mediocre, so hopefully it goes up from here. Wheel's already studied, isn't it? Is it? It is. Oh, good spotting. Yeah, thanks for that, Bobs. Little plus beside there, I should have noticed. So I did get one study in this game so far. Okay, let's go KE Penetrator, actually. Plus 10% accuracy. I've got 2 of those. One is corrupted. That's okay. I think we're probably going to use it. What is my other core here? Because I could go Deuterium Engine. Vision Core apparently can't be studied. Is that right? Oh, no, it can. Okay, I've got one more backup in my inventory as well. This is about dead, unfortunately. I lost a lot of items in the last fight. Let's do Data Jack, see what it does. 10% accuracy. This is actually good. I mean, I'm going to be using a remote Data Jack all game long, so that will work. All right, we're going to bail from here. Cool, cool. Nice little set of upgrades. We've got a disruptor cannon. I currently have full inventory slots. Let's just double check what I've got. Low level, I mean, it's level 6, but low damage EM weapon. So we've got a couple backup cores, the backup wheel. I have more couplers now than I had in the last stream. I was really running low on couplers. I couldn't couple anything. Yeah, there's my 2 KE penetrators. One of them's improved, so I didn't get the plus on it, unfortunately. I've got 2 helical railguns, which have not been playing well for me from an accuracy luck standpoint. And I've got really nothing to put in these slots here other than coolant, which I don't need, and then a coupler. So just waiting to see what couplers we need, basically. Data jack study is very good for RIF, says Hermlin. Feels like it. 10% accuracy, can't be wrong. Bob says only applies to the specific type. Yeah. So if I get an improved data jack, for example, that isn't going to cut it, or it isn't going to apply. Yeah, it's just a basic remote data jack. So got to keep an eye on that. Okay, I don't want to go too far away, I don't think. Worst case scenario is we get an assault called from here. That would be unfortunate. I don't think we're going for shoot. I could see if there's Warlord there, but I do have NC couplers to handle those guys down there, actually. I don't know if I want to use them for that. Because I could check Garrison, actually, real quick. See what couplers are in there. Spit the couplers out, go to shaft. Or not shaft, but shoot. Could be a play. Let's see. Oh, find shoot is now... Oh, it's default because I don't have coupler. Not sure how to explain that. It's default now. Find shoot. No shoots found in memory. Okay, I think that means dive Garrison, probably. Our little informant bot went somewhere else, but he's seen me now. Okay. Well, I think we're just going to go ahead and unlock access, and then we'll go Trojan reprogram, maybe? Is that what we want here? Let's see if it works. 10%. That isn't going to cut it. Fine shoot doesn't need couplers or even RIF. That's good to know. In the future, I'll be using that on all my runs then, I guess. I thought it at least required RIF, so that's pretty cool. Unlucky no shoots exist on this floor. Is it the whole floor? Is that right? I thought it was just like the local region here. It's the whole floor, huh? Because it automatically identifies the closest one, and there just isn't one. I mean, I guess that means dive, right? Because otherwise we're just gambling on finding loot or whatever. But if we get a loop here in the Garrison, then we want all the core health and items that we can have. Okay, good enough. In we go. All right, no jump scares, please. All good. Let's not have data jack on probably. Though I might come across sentries. I could throw on sentry coupler. I do have 2 forms of armor. One's quite weak. Yeah, I'm gonna almost certainly use a sentry coupler here. So I'm gonna throw that on just to save me time later. And with my allies, maybe I keep data jack on actually. See what we can see. Yeah, no shoot means no alert reset. Uh-huh. Well, good news is that we've got these heavy arcs, which I can kill for wheels. Bad news is we don't have any swarmer couplers. Okay. So I'm going to step back. I'm going to trade places. This guy's going to get wrecked if I switch places with him, unfortunately. But I think it's the play. Yeah, and then I'll switch on my Gatling laser and just start blasting because they're going to jump over us probably into this position where I have another ally down here. So this position's getting hit from multiple angles once they jump down here. This guy's going to cover me for a few turns, but not many. By then I can get my Gatling laser online. I think that's the play. We killed one of them. Okay. Are they not going to jump over him? He's taking a little damage, but not much. All right. He's actually doing work here. I'm going to trade places. I'm going to keep him alive from here. Because I think Yeah, I'm not worried about actually losing anything I've got at the moment to speak of. He's at half health. This guy's full. Today is a good day for Coggin. It is indeed, Singulata. Everybody's playing today. Lots of streams for you guys who just want to watch. I guess I changed my mind on that play. Let's go this way. There we go. Let's turn on Power Sword. Yeah, you got your first W1 today, didn't you, Singulata? And I missed that stream. So congrats on that as well. Back-to-back Cog streams are awesome, says Hermlin. Indeed. It's a Coggin Saturday for me. Coggin Friday night for you guys, I suppose. Don't know where you're all located, actually. There's a replacement for my storage unit. Don't need the matter. Core shielding could be relevant. Didn't drop wheels, did I? Nope. Okay, switch that out. Throw this on the ground. Okay. Apply core shielding for good measure. Kill this, get wheels, please. Yes. Ah, they're damaged. Pretty high chance, I think, that they are damaged, actually. Okay, we're going to pop this and have an assault on our hands in just a second. Let's throw down Fission Core, I guess. Throw this on instead. Pick the wheels up. Oh, it's a coupler. It's not a little area with enemies in it, just a coupler, which is nice. There's Grunt Coupler, Hunter, Grunt, In-Sea, Brawler. Nice little mix here. Okay. Saturday evening here, says Hermlin. Oh, right. I'm mixing up my days. It's Sunday here. Yeah, Sunday stream for me. It's Saturday for you guys. I don't even know what day it is. What's going on? Where am I? Singulata says, yes, first W1, thanks to Hermlin & Co. Nice job. Okay, what do we throw on the ground? I just want all the things. You know what I really want is a bigger storage container of some kind. I've got double targeting computers. I'm going to break one of those. That's fine. I've got 2 cooling items. Cooling system versus coolant injector. What is my heat generation, actually? Plus 38 per shot? Oh, per 320 time units, looks like to me. Which is totally fine with this cooling system. If I switch on cooling injector instead, what are we at? Oh, that's still probably fine. 38, I've got 19 cooling by default. I think that's okay. I think I'm going to throw down imp cooling system. We're going to put grunt coupler on. Probably for this area. Seems like a good idea. We don't have any swarmer couplers. That'd be the only other thing that would be worth putting on. So put that on. Throw down imp cooling. Singulata says, I refuse to believe I did it. Next solo run is probably going to end before -8. I figure you've gotten that much better, right, from the last round, so you'll make it to even harder zones, probably. Let's see. Do I throw down proton cannon at this point, maybe? Oh, that's my EMP damage. No, I don't want to do that. Second grunt. Brawler is less relevant. I don't need the second in-sea coupler. Oh, I've got double core shielding here. Yeah, we don't need that. Where'd that go? In here somewhere. Core shielding. Hello? Where'd it go? Oh, right. Okay. So we've got... Oh, I attached double grunts. Well, womp womp. Is there anything else I can put on here? I'm just trying to make space. No. There's literally nothing else I can put on. Okay. Well, maybe we'll just leave these here. I do have 3 sentry ones, though. I've already got a hunter one, but hunters are super important. Actually, if I throw down proton cannon, it's pretty weak right now, and I pick up a second hunter, I feel pretty good about that, don't I? Nope, that was an NC coupler. Oh, what am I talking about? I only have one. Sorry for all the fumbling around here. Let me think about this. I've only got one of the hunter ones. I'm going to throw down a helical railgun then, I think, and pick up grunt coupler. Feels better to me. So now I got 3 grunt ones, 3 sentry ones, 2 NCs, demolisher, hunter, and brawler. Okay, that seems pretty good. So now I can pretty safely throw on remote data jack and probably jack whatever comes around the corner. Hopefully. That's the game plan. Let's see what we do. Bob says, sometimes you win big, hugely, and then you die to assembled in the mines. Those assembled alert traps, man, they're scary. Or just the infestation in the mines is what you're talking about. Also probably scary. I haven't seen it yet myself. Traco says, might have to try to stream Cogmind 2 sometime to maybe get good enough to not always end up with some desperate hover flight escape from -3 onward. Yeah, Traco, I tell you, streaming has been the fastest way I could imagine learning this game because everybody in chat's so helpful. And we're going to run into stasis traps here. Probably a little 6 set like this, so maybe I can step around the corner. Let's try. But it's been great with all the help from everybody. I feel like I've learned really quickly. And I'm stoked about it. Certainly learned this game faster than I learned DCSS. Which, you know, to be fair, I'm less of a novice approaching this game right now than I was with DCSS. Now, of course, I made a noob error here while I was talking that I came from this area of the map. Obviously, this was going to be a center. I haven't once got a behemoth in the center, I don't think. So I was feeling a little overconfident about opening up the center of these garrisons, and here we go. It's a behemoth, along with some grunts. So we can absolutely yoink these grunts to our side and help with this behemoth probably. Now, if I do that, these are going to pop too, and we're going to have a whole party on our hands probably, which is a little unfortunate. We'll see though. Singulatus says, oh yeah, can vouch. Streaming is the best for learning. It's like bowling with bumpers. I see ya. Yep, I agree. If you announce your stream in Discord, there's going to be a bunch of nice people wanting to help out, says Herman. For better or worse. Yeah. No, I've only got, I'd say it's only for the better. I mean, if you do poorly, then it's embarrassing maybe, but, you know, it can only be for the better if you take it as a learning experience. All right. So I'd really like this guy as a permanent friend if I could. IFF's going to cost me 7. The permanent swap's going to be 13. I've got a lot of couplers. 3, as a matter of fact, right? Yeah, I settled on 3 grunt couplers. So I've got nearly 90. I've got, what, 88 charges? So I could... I don't even know if I can range this guy from here, actually. What's the range? 12? Nah, no dice. Range 15. Oh, that's a nice little report here. This is the first time I'm noticing. I was just thinking there should be a range indicator somewhere. There is. R15. R11. So I can hit this guy. I can IFF this guy. That'll kill him. As he gets closer, I'll jack him permanently. We'll go from there. Problem with format system is it takes a while. Good point. I'd have to hit him twice. Traco says, I don't think I have any non-special mode wins that aren't just surface. Be it W023. Ditto, I'm in the same boat. You probably have more of them than I do, of course. But now this guy apparently can shoot him, but can't shoot me, so I'm thinking we're pretty good here. So let's do IFF. That increased accuracy from the Scanalyzer is nice. I like it. I feel like I can feel it. I know that was just RNG, but could also actually amp resonance, but he's going to keep walking forward. while shooting, so he's probably not getting in contact with these guys for a while. Let's just override IFF. And he's dead. And this one popped open. Okay, so we've got a hell of a fight on our hands probably here. Little unfortunate, no doubt about it. Okay, just lost my friend. Prototype device, bit of matter. This guy is 14 range, just double checking. I've got 12 range on this. Okay. We've got a sentinel around the corner who I cannot quite hit, but that's something I can steal. This is going to be a pure RIF fight for me, I think. The question is, do I want to kind of dance around this area until I can convert these guys and keep Behemoth in place? IFF on that guy did not open this. So if I IFF this one, it shouldn't open this and he should fight something here and probably die pretty quickly. Try to stay in the phase wall. Yeah, so I've got 2 phase walls here. I could have stayed down here. My guy's in the phase wall right now. I assume it works on him too. Okay, let's step back. Here's a veteran. These guys still too far away by 1 tile. So I'll take this dude. I'm going to format high on him. All right, he's dead. Hit you again. So now I'll step in phase wall probably. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have gone back because now Behemoth can see me. But as long as our data jack doesn't get destroyed, we're going to be fine, I think. No more phase wall here. Is there still a phase wall here? How do you tell? Like, how do you tell if it's been destroyed or not? I don't know if you can. Like, it doesn't list anything, does it? Not that I can tell that I would be in one. Okay, I'm going to pull back this way. It looks like there was a set of grunts in here and one of them came through the phase wall. One of them's going this way. There could be a third. Yeah, hard to tell, says Hermlin. That's what I thought. Okay, let's go back. Oh, it is still there. Actually, both of them were still there, and you can't tell, apparently, which is curious. There we go. We got him. Now, I want to IFF, but I could also amplify resonance. He only gets the one other grunt if I amplify. He's at half health, so it would probably kill him. It might kill him or at least damage him. And then I can seal the other guy. Yeah, amp res Hermlin thanks too. I think I'm leaning that way as well. Didn't kill him. I can actually hit him again. I was looking at the health on the wrong guy apparently. Because this guy is... No, it says red and yellow over here. Okay, so just didn't quite get him. I could do the disrupt area. It's only 3 tiles though, right? Yeah, range of 3. Let's see. Spike heat would probably work. What? Let's see. Overload power, 4 to 6 turns, run around corner, have him explode, maybe kill the other guy. It's cheaper than IFF. I think maybe it pays off here. It'll certainly kill him, and it's only 3. Let's do it. Meanwhile, I'm going to step up and away. Okay, there's Sentinel. I'm kind of shielded by this a little bit, and I can hit Sentinel, right? Yep, range 12. Got it. Oh, check if he has power left. I did not do that. Good call. I probably blew it up, right? And he only had one. How long does IFF last? 10 turns. Uh, Amp Res destroyed his power just a second ago. Yeah. And he probably doesn't have two, does he? So I ended up wasting that. Shoot. I guess we'll go IFF. He's going to get some shots off on... I have 3 Sentry Couplers, so we'll do this for now. Hopefully he gets shots off here. Let's look at him. He's only got 3 integrity left. He's going to die pretty quickly. This dude's taking some damage, a little bit. Just going to vaguely retreat to phase wall in just a moment. Pass a few turns. So far, so good. Still passing turns, waiting for this guy to come around the corner. He is at full health, actually. So if I could get him, that would be great. Okay, there goes Sentry. He had a prototype power source. Interesting. Okay, I've got... Let's hit you. I've got 31 couplers left here, and I've got another 30 slot on in my inventory. So we'll go IFF, have him shoot around corner. Go get him, friend. Oh, he got one shot. Okay. 24 grunt, 12 sentries. That's fine. Just going to put on KE Penetrator for now, in case I do have to fight this Titan myself. Let's see what we got left. I'm just going to wait a couple turns. Okay. Another friend here, an Enforcer, who is at 3 health. Can I just kill him? Yep. Okay, we got a friend that popped around the corner. I'll grab you. And what do we do? IFF gives me only 10 turns. I can immediately switch with him. He goes down to 9 turns. He's going to have to take a couple steps. And he probably immediately dies to Behemoth, but he might get a couple shots off. I don't think he lives past his IFF, right? Yeah, because he'll have to do a reboot, and that's going to take 5 to 10 turns, so that'll be fine. Boop. Switch. Oh, I hit switch, but he went the other way. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this is okay. And he's destroyed. Railgun. Did he drop a railgun, or did he get hit with a railgun? He had field laser plasma rifle. Slug penetrates wall. So there is a hunter type guy here somewhere, isn't there? That is a little scary. I'm at 0% corruption, so I could put on Corrupted P Penetrator over Data Jack, shoot through wall at this guy. Let's see, I've got Core Analyzer, I've got Core Shielding, Targeting Computer, Optical Array, sort of 2 armor. Yeah, let's do it. We'll attach Corrupted Part, repeat to confirm, that's fine. Moth can pen, okay, cool. Wasn't sure what the deal was. Question is, do I want to pen back? I was thinking maybe. I've only got 1 pen, though. Could also retreat around corner to get in these. IFF signal burst. So, oh, I got 12% corruption from that. Apparently, it's not static how much you get, because I only got 2% on the last one that I put on. Getting 12 off that one, that's unfortunate. Pen pals indeed, Singulata. Yeah, it doesn't seem worth. If I'd known it was 12%, I probably wouldn't have done that. I thought it was going to be closer to the 2 to 3 range, given my experience with the last one. Okay, there goes plating. So he's just sitting still for some reason. I can certainly hit him from here, but I want him to come this way. Siege mode exited. Okay, so he is going to come this way. There he is. Don't have anything else to put in the old utility slots, do we? No. Okay, here we go. Corruption from parts depends on the corruption of the bot. If they die to corruption, it's especially bad. Yeah, I don't remember what bot I got this off of, but probably something I corrupted from the looks of it, right? Okay, so what I'm thinking is I get 10% to destroy plus 5% to destroy here. So hopefully that's going to be enough to just kill this guy. Okay, I am exposed. That was a good hit. Yeah, core damage right there, pretty good. He's at less than half health. Got him again. This is taking matter. There's an assassin. That's interesting. He's too far away for me to couple him. Because I could IFF him and he could help. That would be quite good. Singulata says, I got that 10% attached corruption penalty before. Not great, indeed. Hermlin says, I think this moth is already coring immune, meaning you can't destroy his core. So he's got... What makes him core immune? Oh, coring, immune. Got it. It says it right there, really clearly. Clear as day. So if you kill by terminal corruption, it would probably be in the 10 to 13% range or so, says Sherman. Sounds like what happened, I suppose. So is he currently in... Yeah, he's immobile, right? So he has gone into siege mode. But I'll tell you what, I'm still winning this fight, I think. Ooh, what happened? Why is he all XXX? Oh, there he just activated siege mode. So he was activating it, which probably means I should run away now, right? I've got 2 assassins coming here, so I could convert both of them, and they could kill this guy pretty easily. Those parts are probably sizzling like bacon before you attach them. Yeah. So he can pen through these walls. There's no 2 walls here. So it looks like steps. I got 3 steps to get around this corner. At least it breaks him out of siege mode, which seems pretty good. I didn't kill him faster than he could siege up. That's the problem. And with these guys coming, I think it's better to retreat. Best case scenario maybe is if they come this way and I can convert them down here while standing in this wall. It's a lot of running, but I'm going to try. Wow, I got all my steps in before he even shot at me. Oh no, stasis trap. Of course. So there's one down here as well. So getting down here is going to be tough. It's okay though, because stasis traps are just almost as good. They're half as good, right, as phase walls. Okay, so he's shooting through wall. Please don't be any more stasis traps this way. Thank you. Dispatching investigation squad to research. Why? What does that mean? To research? On the next floor? What is this about? Weird. Threat detected. Stasis traps. Where is everybody? They forgot about me. Well, that's a little awkward, isn't it? Dude, where'd he go? What? Nobody moved. The assassin's still here. Did he die? Is this him? Surely not. I'm seeing legs, antimatter. Oh, it's a loop Garrison. Okay. Unless you find a loop oh, no loop Garrison unless you find a loop prefab. Sometimes Garrisons don't loop. Yeah, usually they don't, right? It's like 20%. Noxus, welcome to stream, buddy. How do you know that, Hermlin? Because they deployed in the next area that I'm in? That's weird. I've never seen that information come up before, where they're invading the next territory. Let's see. What's this guy's range? 15. What's his range anyway? I don't actually know. 12, 18, so he can hit me from here. That's a little awkward. Well, I've got his attention, don't I? So let's step down. Make sure this moth isn't hiding somewhere. Where'd that guy go? Did he die? I'm very confused. That means research is the next floor. Yep, okay. I guess I'm going to throw on my hunter coupler and make a friend. And I'm going to assume that moth is dead? Nope. He's still sitting tight. He's sitting tight. He's immobile. So he's going into siege mode. Okay. Regular exits go to -3. So a squad in Garrison was activated to leave. Okay. Interesting notification, that one. Wish I wouldn't have switched. I don't want to fight here realistically. I'm gonna just move back. Siege mode active. Okay. Low on matter here too. He's still just sitting there. Wow, I just lost 2 things from that. I'm not happy about what he's doing. Do something else, please. My power's fine, though, with just 1 core, so I'm going to leave it as is. The hunters don't appear to want to come around the corner either, which is weird. Got him down to 2 integrity. He whiffs. Gotcha. Nice. Snuck around and sniped him in the backside. Okay, let's get on the data jack. Let's find some utilities here that we can put on. This is a nice power supply. I'll take that. Recoil stabilizer is definitely relevant. We've got core shielding, if nothing else. Heat sink, I'm fine on those. Heavy armor plating, that's okay. Matter neutralizer, this is good, isn't it? Rating 7, 34 to 38 thermal. Yeah, I'll pick that up, I think. Then we got just a bunch of heat sinks. Dynamic insulation system. Immunity from disruption, cuts chance of system corruption from EMP damage by 50%. 20% chance to prevent the effects of a shock or surge trap. Curious. Does this work for programmers as well? To the specific part, looks like. No system corruption. That's everything, isn't it? This is good. You want some non-injector cooling? Okay. So we can grab heat sink there. I'm going to grab matter neutralizer. I'm going to put on this armor plating, which is 2 slots. What do we throw down then? I'm going to throw down a helical railgun. I like my KE penetrators better, actually, so far. I don't know. You think, like why, I guess, is the question. Why get a heat sink instead of injectors? I know injectors are taking integrity hits when it triggers. It only triggers if I go to 200 and I'm not generating a ton of heat right now. So I don't feel a lot of pressure to do that. Let's see, I'm going to take off. Do I want to take off core shielding maybe? Really don't feel like we need this right now. I'd rather have this utility, I think. Insufficient inventory capacity. Right, wrong button. Got it. Pick up matter. Once you pivot to thermal weapons, you'll be constantly at 200 heat and the injector will die quickly. Okay. Can I hit you? No, you're 15 away. Awkward. Okay, I'll come back and grab it. I've got a few on the ground here. We've got 2 assassins, so we'll just step this direction. And I hit the wrong button, of course. Wait a few turns. Yoink. Now, if I go override IFF, I can't make a permanent friend. So is there something I could do otherwise? I could reboot system, for example, and then jack the other guy. Yeah, let's do that. I like that play. Did I get him? How do I know which one I hit? It just says Hunter. I aimed at this guy, but I don't know if I hit him or not. Your accuracy and evasion become worse when you're hot. Oh, I didn't know that. Injectors only work over a certain level. I did know that. A heat sink will help you from going over that threshold, says Singulata. Yep. I just didn't know how soon that would be relevant, because it's not right now. But if I do switch, like Herman's saying, if I do switch to thermal later on, it makes sense to have potentially both. The other one would be inaccessible, though. Is that right? Because he's shut down? So if I format system high on this guy, it's going to be this one, right? And then he'll kill this one with me? I think that's what you're telling me. What do we want to throw down? Probably railgun then. Pick this up. Nice. Okay, that worked well. How many hunters do I have? 2 hunter couplers. Not a ton. We got a coil gun. And we got nothing else of any relevance. Prototype device, prototype power core. Let's see what these are. And then let's look for RIF ASAP, because we're at 400. That isn't actually too bad. No, I'm fine with that. Recoil stabilizer. I don't know if this is really relevant. I mean, these do have recoil. But I don't know. I like this optical array too. So actually, maybe I'll just throw down hunter coupler. That's fine. Put on prototype device. It is a active sensor spoofer. First time I'm seeing this. Reinforcements dispatched by heavies due to sensor detection of anyone using a spoofer instead target some area on the opposite side of the heavy from where the actual detection is made, where possible. Or at closest will target the heavy's position itself. I don't like this. Like, I don't find myself running into enough heavies for that to be relevant. I'm going to leave the power core. I'm happy with what we got. I don't care enough to risk it possibly being a bad one. Oh, stasis again. Okay. My dude's in stasis. Here he comes. We got a phase generator possibly in here. Looks like Garrison terminal as well, somewhere right here. If you're planning on going thermal, you don't need that recoil item. Yeah, I'm just because I'm using KE penetrators right now. But you're right, it's probably the next thing going on the ground, no doubt about it. I don't need emergency access. Let's try registry. Nope, 0%. I got to remember, I don't have any chance of that working. Hey, RIF installer, we got it. And there's an exit. Hello, loot. Probably want to take the gun off. Oh, here's an eye as well. Oh, I could data jack, actually. I've got... No, I don't have anything relevant. Boy, I really don't want to hit that RIF installer. Launcher guidance computer. So we'll definitely grab one of these launchers and see what it is. Just looking at what else we got. Okay, we'll throw recoil on the ground. I'm not quite sure what the play is here exactly, because if he runs that way, I'm in bad shape. This guy's going to kill my RIF. The only other play that I can think of is throw an NC coupler and befriend it, which I really don't want to do. But I could also do something else, like... Okay, he did alert somebody. So that's already not going to work. I could get map route. Yeah, that didn't go how I wanted it to. No doubt about it. Now I'm just going for plan B. And my plan B wasn't very good either. So, there you go. Let's link FOV, maybe. Okay, here's Sentinel. Which is fine. I'll actually make him a friend. The only problem is I don't want to blow this RIF up. So, what do we do? Somebody once shared with me, says Singulata, that you should always go diagonally into the installer since there's sometimes an alarm trap right in front of it. You know what, Singulata? Every time I've seen an alarm trap around the RIF installers on this run, they've been off to the side. They've been in these corners. And so, do not follow that as a 100% rule, because if I'd done that this run, I'd hit an alarm trap every single time. Don't shoot that pin in the direction of the installer. Yeah, no kidding. The question is how to engage. Because if I switch spots with this guy, he's very likely to go up here and engage. If I stay put, this guy's going to come over here and I can shoot this direction. Data jack him, make him my friend. Which seems okay. Could take injector off and throw on the other sentry coupler. It's probably the play. Okay, we're just going to stand right here and it's going to be fine. Singulata says, haha, they've adapted. Yeah, the alarm traps, they knew you were coming to give me that tip. And I said, not today, alarm traps, not today. Boop. Now, you watch. This will be the time. Oh, take off my penetrator as well so it doesn't misfire. That could have been a mistake too. This will be the time the alarm trap's right in front of me. Don't want to fight in front of the RIF since you can misfire into it. Indeed, Noxus. Yep, alarm trap was directly in front of it this time. You were correct. Who's to say, though? It apparently is random. What is the achievement? Accumulate 8 RIF abilities. What did we get? We got Hacker Man. Oh, that's the achievement. We've got Auto Override. What does that do? 10% chance to automatically trick target system into believing it is allied with Cogmind. Ooh, nice. IFF conversion. 10%. That's really good. After 10 turns, the network will perform an automated quick boot to restore it to normal, a process which takes blah, 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 blah. Once per visible combat bot. Separately for each coupler per coupler attached. Very cool. I like this. Should have listened. Yeah, this time. Should have listened this time. You're right. I'm not too concerned, I gotta say. Because like the alert dude that just ran away already alerted from this angle. So it already happened, right? It's kind of irrelevant, the second alert probably. Certainly less relevant than the first anyway. Okay, so we got one slot for this launcher. Let's have a look at what it is. It's a gamma bomb array. Hello. 4x, 9 to 15, radius 4, 14 range. Okay. It's at least good enough to throw down my gun that does EM, or did I already do that? Yeah, I already did that apparently. Because I kind of want a second one, to be honest. I could get rid of the long-range missile, which only has 19 integrity. I mean, this thing is amazing, though. Lower rating, but at first glance, looks better than the Gamma Bomb. Plus, it's not EMP, but I could be told to go either way. I need a new Jada Jack. This thing's taking damage, actually. Gamma Bombs are the best EM launchers. Okay. I'm getting all the good Army stuff, Hermlin. Yeah. We've had pretty good luck so far. There's a little overview if everybody didn't catch it. Program Shield, Auto Assimilate, and Auto Override, all good for making armies. Okay, I want both X and M. I figured I did. I mean, there have been situations where I did. I'm going to get rid of Gatlin Laser, I think, at this point. It's been good to me. Could also do Signal Interpreter. I can always get more, actually. Yeah, for now we're doing that. Throw that down. Put on Heat Sink. Grab second Gamma Bomb. Launcher Guidance. Accuracy by 40. Prevents misfires by corruption. Is fragile? Yes. Let's throw one on. I've got the slot. If we need to break it, it's whatever. I've also got multiple cooling systems now, which I don't need. So this one's 31 per turn, that's 19. Throw that on the ground. Throw injector on. Pick up extra guidance computer. Okay, we're golden. Now we're at 414. That's pretty low. We've got an exit. Could look for that glorious second RIF installer up here somewhere. Or I could be happy with what we've got, leave early, only have 200 influence going into the research branch. I've got a good set of couplers. That definitely feels like the safer play. Well, the RIF coupler can't be anywhere below this line straight across the map, because I would have detected it otherwise, which means there's a lot of map to the north. It would have to be up there if there's a second one. You would look for more since it doesn't loop, says Hermlin. I do have 2 good army units here. And I've got my Gamma Bomb array, so I could open this up, for instance, and go this way. Possibly only have one fight. Okay. I'll look a little longer. Oh, no, I don't want to go that way. There's stasis traps. And the bomb array is not guided. So we'll just kind of launcher it into this area. Wow, that was funky looking. I'm not even sure what I hit. Let's see. I've got enough sentry couplers to take this guy. Let's do it. Hopefully he's the only one in that area. Nice, he was. See if we can kill this guy. No dice. Nothing there we need. GBA has an arc, so beware of hitting allies. So it doesn't go in a straight line. You can't shoot it down holes. Is that what you're telling me? Let's read it a little bit better. Spectrum wide. Oh, so it's less likely to trigger power source explosions. Okay. Oh, arc is 30. Got it. Angle within which the projectile is randomly distributed around the target, spreading them along the arc. Centered on the spot of origin. Improved targeting has no effect on spread. Always centered around line of fire. So it's shooting 4 little bombs. And they're going to arc 30 towards my target. That makes sense. I got it. Got a Garrison relay up here somewhere. Ooh, a sage. Sages are not that scary right now, given the situation. I have resistance to it. It has weakness to kinetic, which is cool. Me and my friends are all kinetic here. Oh, okay. Why does it look like I'm only shooting one shot? Am I? No, I'm shooting both. Okay, that took a long time to kill that guy. This is the proto-coupler room. My God, it's exactly what I wanted. Good thing I kept looking. Thanks to Herman for that suggestion. We get a new remote data jack. It's improved. I think that's worth losing the little bit of accuracy this thing has. Targeting analyzer, heat sink, etc. So I think there's going to be more guys around this corner, right? Yeah, I didn't get any more corruption because I have the dynamic installation system on, which is pretty cool. Okay. Pretty sure somebody's going to jump out of the wall here, right? 2 guys, 1 on either side. Let's let my friends catch up. So we got heavy Gauss cannons, kinetic 30 to 43. These are quite good, aren't they? Actually. Could be progs, cutters, or moth. Okay. Well, we've got backup weapons here if we need it. What's the play? Oh. Oh dear. I stepped in and I got bounced across the room. So the cutter bounced me forward somehow? I did not expect that. That is unfortunate. Not where I wanted to be, I can tell you that. There's prototype couplers. They've only got 9 charges on them. Looks like maybe cutters are the only enemy. Let's see what else we see. Alarm triggered. Carver's also got knocked back. That was weird. I wish I could replay that in slow motion. I might have to see what exactly happened. Because apparently they blew up this area and knocked us back or something. Well, maybe the phase doors are still intact, possibly. So I could step away. These guys are super fast, though. What do we think the play is? I don't want to damage these couplers more than anything. So I don't want to use explosives, realistically. Hmm. My gut says step, 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 and let my army get closer. I think these guys are going to be right on my tail that whole time, possibly. So that could be really bad. Otherwise, I stand and shoot, but these guys are going to be shooting this direction as well, which means we could all get hit. Chance to hit? 27? That ain't good. Okay. I'm going to go this way. Oh, there's a sage as well. Carry out the plan. One cutter down. Friend down. Sage is much less scary than cutter. Chance to hit, 31. Best play would be to rocket launcher, but that would destroy couplers. Yeah, so that was just off the table. One cutter's down. This guy's weak. He's got one integrity left. So if I can hit him with anything, that would be great. Oof cutters indeed, Noxus. Somebody kill this guy. Okay, he's dead. He was standing in phase walls as well, which is subpar. Optical array got hit. Okay, we're golden. I didn't lose any items. Pretty good outcome there. Okay, I'm getting rid of this optical array. It's got one integrity. It's fine. Whatever. What can I do about storage space? Throw down guidance computer. Let's see. I think it's time for the Gatlin laser to go, probably. Maybe not, actually, because if I switch off of penetrators, I've got Gatlin laser and plasma cannon as my backup items. Oh, no, because I'm picking them up for this. I'm dropping them for this. Okay. Gatlin laser down. Pick up this. How much heat does this do? I didn't even look. A lot. Otherwise, it's not so bad. Let's see. Matter neutralizer versus heavy Gauss cannon. Same-ish damage. We've got blast versus... Blast versus destroy. Got the neighbor mowing out there. Sorry for the background noise. Blast has the chance to apply the same amount of damage to the core or a second part, ignoring coverage. If not destroyed, then the second part is knocked to the ground. So I know Blast is quite good. Might just throw down second Gamma Bomb array, actually. Oh, Meltdown is what it was. Chance for this weapon to instantly cause robot meltdown regardless of what part was hit. That's really good. Keep the KS pens over the cannons. I'm certainly not throwing them on the ground. Boy, the RIF coupler relay pressure is real on this, man. It's so relevant. Could just throw the other grunt coupler on, actually, because I'm probably going to use that soon. That helps a little. And then we'll pick up another cannon. We've got light antimatter. Could be quite good. What did I throw down there? Not sure. And pick up protocouplers. Boop. Antimatter reactor. Over nuclear core, 9, 5, 7 heat. This is 16, 9 heat. Okay, throw down this. Pick up coupler. I will know every time you drop a Gatling laser. I've done it once, I think. I've seen 4 this game. I left 2 on the ground, but I had 2 in my inventory. And I think this is the only one I've dropped that I could have worn instead, to be fair. I know they're good. I know. I'm going to also get rid of Brawler. I don't need Brawler. Boy, I'd like to pick up that last one too. Probably don't need Plasma Cutter, actually, do I? I'm just thinking ahead. Where do I need Plasma Cutter? Possibly in command after the Daco hallway? But you can just cut through the wall, can't you? I think. Is that the only thing I'm keeping this for? What's Plasma Sword for at this point? I don't need Plasma Sword, do I? I don't think so. You guys tell me real quick. Do I need Plasma Sword? Let me know if you think this is the correct decision making here real quick. I'm going to take a 30-second break. You lost because you didn't have Plasma Cutter. You did get stuck against that door. I really don't want to throw it down, so... What about throwing down the sword, though? That's the question. I'll be right back, guys. Let me know what you think. Okay, we're back. M5, welcome to the stream. I think this is the first I'm seeing you. You're saying melee weapon. Oh, as long as you have a cannon for digging, I don't think there's a good reason to keep melee. Hermlin says melee weapon's good for salvaging green bots, decent fallback. Can also dig, lasts longer than thermal cannons. Command has 100 armor R walls, Truman says. So we're not cutting through those easily, are we? Naughty likes to have melee on hand, but it's not critical. I do have cannons that can dig. Okay. The weight of the chat says probably don't need it. What else could I do, though? I've got Demolisher here, too. That's pretty unlikely to be used, isn't it? I could get rid of, like, the guidance coupler, right? I don't actually need this. Yeah, we'll get rid of this. I've got 2 coolant systems on, which I probably don't need, though I might in the future. Yeah, I might keep those on. And then we could say throw on the Brawler coupler. Because we got NC, Double Grunt, Sentry. So we could throw on Brawler, have a chance of converting it automatically, right? Yeah, I've got auto assimilate and auto override. So just wearing this around could be useful. Drop proto couplers to make space for a Gatling laser. No chance, Ermlin. Nice try. Yeah, I'm going to throw that on. Okay, we're good. We're carrying on now. Inventory pressure, man. So strong. So I kind of want to try this Gauss cannon. I think. Corrupted unknown power. We're going to leave that on the ground. Oh, and here's yet another thing to consider is more armor. I like targeting computer. I'm going to throw down cold plasma, I think. It's been a great weapon. But I think if I want to go that rate, this one's better. Or that route, this one's better. The matter neutralizer is better. I've got lots of weapons. So this is going on the ground, for better or worse. And then we're going to throw on armor over top of one of our injectors. Boop. All right. Influence is at 500. Not so bad. So we could go check around the corner here. Yep, more pressure. It's jammed? What does that mean? Okay, we got Sentry, Swarmer, NC, Brawler. I would like to have Swarmers, actually, too. I'm going to throw down Demolisher. We don't see those very often. Pick up Swarmer. I've got one Sentry here. I've got a second Sentry here. And we're going to find more coolant injectors later. NC, I've got two of those. And we got sentries. Cool. There goes one of my grunt couplers, unfortunately. So I'm just going to step back for a second. And we're going to do Gauss Cannon. Double Gauss Cannon. See how this does. And then probably put on the NC coupler after that. You drop heavy Gauss first, Sherman. Cold plasma is better. I'm going to give it a try. Ooh, we got arcs over here for free wheels. He died pretty quickly, I gotta say. No heat problems. So where was that? Cold plasma is all the way back here. I'm going to skip it against probably better advice. Maybe put on high charge sentry. Put the high charge sentry on over the low charge one you have now. Seven is enough for IFF. It's also enough to auto assimilate, right? I think that's how that works. I do have two sentries though. Okay. I agree with that. Then I'm going to grab NC coupler and put that on because we're about to go into research. And then when I go back for the stairs, I will grab plasma cannon as suggested. Do I actually want wheels? I've got two backup wheels and one here. They're not perfect, so probably don't need them realistically. This is a weird space. Probably where the hacker was. M5 says, yeah, I already picked it up. I'm definitely carrying all the Sentry ones I can get. So now the only other place then the coupler could be is over here. I mean, the RIF installer could be is over here. I'm at 581. I'm going to check. Oh boy, another hallway of stasis. So much fun. Let's go through here. Shoot this way. You thought I was leaving higher charge sentry coupler on the ground. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, it's heavy arcs in there with a couple of assassins. And I do not have couplers for those anymore. That's awkward. Nah, I'm going to bail rather than fight these guys, I think. I know kinetic's really bad against them. These are kinetic. I'd have to switch on... that's worth noting. I don't have a lot of non-kinetic damage. Yeah, I've got the matter neutralizer, and I've got this cold plasma back here. Okay. We're going this way. Gonna lose that sentry. I'm okay with that. Gamma Bomber Ray shreds hunters. Good point. Ow. It also hits me, apparently. Though I do have armor TMPs. Did I misfire that? What happened? Yeah, it failed to launch. Lame. This guy's still at full health. Targeting computer fried. I should have just kept running. I thought I picked that gun up too. Yeah, I didn't need to fight this. I should have kept running. There goes heavy armor plating. I'm out. Good enough. I don't care what's on the other side. I'm past it. Could go double propulsion, put on second wheel. Look to replace with treads later. Could go extra weapon slot. Yeah, Naughty confirming not fighting hunters. You don't have to fight. It's also good. For breaking those blue barriers on security posts, you can attach a launcher in your second slot. First shot opens the launcher. Launcher immediately... Oh, I see what you're saying. Shoot it with the kinetic gun, say, and then the launcher backup fires and clears the area. Okay. Noted for future reference. Do I want to go weapon slot? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. I've got 2 more utilities opened up now because my armor just fell off. Maybe I go 3-3. 3 prop, 3 weapons. Of course, if I do 3 prop, I can't put anything else on. I don't have any basic wheels. I'd have to go 2 prop to do it. I could do 1 weapon, 1 utility. 3 weapons does seem pretty good. Or I could actually just go up to 4 weapons. And then I could run with like penetrators and thermals, which also seems really strong. Maybe I'll do that. Hey, level 5. Slowly becoming more and more Greek. What do you guys think? 4 weapons? Do thermals and kinetics? That's kind of where I'm leaning. I feel like it's probably either 4 prop or 4 weapons. I got the wheels for 4 prop. I don't have the wheels for 3 prop, so 3 is useless right now. Oh, from the Matrix, right? That reference? It's all Greek to me. What do you want to do in late game, Drake? What I'm thinking is that I'm going to fight Daco. I'm going to fight the programmers and then use the proto couplers on the M guards and then use that to fight MC is currently what I'm thinking. We're going to go into research branches to find some good gear, hopefully, but I don't want to bank on it. But is that good gear for allies? Is it good weapons? I don't know. So the run approach would be getting through Daco still and then running in past main C and using the RIF installer on his terminal and getting that win. So that's my like backup win condition, I guess. Either way, I think I'm fighting Daco probably either with allies or myself. Naughty says, Centrum wheels are possible to spawn on the floor now. 3 prop isn't a bad idea. 3 weapons is always good too. So we could go 3-3. But then obviously I can't put a wheel on until I find it. I'm sure I'll find a wheel at some point though. So you're thinking like this. I'm just waiting to see what Herman thinks too, based on my response to his question. So, you know, if you're going to fight, it seems like 3-3 might be the way. You can just kill any green bot for a wheel too. True, it won't be a good one, but at least we can fill a slot. Riff with 3 wheels has decent speed. Ideally, skill into Centrum wheels here. Obviously, if we can, that'd be cool. You know, because the alternative is 4 wheels, but then I've only got 2 weapons. I guess the way I should be thinking is, what do I want for -3? Because by -2, I can do the other thing that I didn't do, right? I definitely have weapons to fill all the slots. I don't have prop to fill the slots unless I go 4. Two weapon research without Q cap isn't fun. 3 pop 3 weapons is cool, says Herman. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, I think. I think I'm going to go 4 weapons. Progs get real beefy here, and 3 at a time. I'm going to go 4 weapons. And then I'm going to reassess when I get to -2 after the first research branch and say, do I want to go 4 prop? And I'm guessing the answer is going to be yes. My speed is acceptable at this point, I think, on 2 prop. And since I can't immediately fill that 3rd, I don't want to go 3. So I'm going to go 4 weapons, and we'll look at doing 4 prop on the next level up. Here we go. Okay, 340 is my influence. We're in the bottom right corner. A lot of doors to go through. Research branches are going to be defining, absolutely. And then we want our matter neutralizer. Heavy Gauss cannon, KE penetrator. Oh, this thing's corrupted. That's unfortunate. Well, I'm not throwing that on right away. So do we go double Gauss cannon, maybe? It's either that or the penetrator. How much heat do I generate here? 51, 105, 33. Ooh, boy. Okay, we got a lot of heat coming in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to run that, actually, in retrospect. With 4 weapons, you can kill anything. If you have at least 2 slots of cooling and some decent weapons. I did have 2 slots of cooling, and I left one on the ground, I think. I'm going to regret that here real quickly, I think. I could always just turn some of the weapons off, though, as I see fit, depending on the battle. And we're going to be looking for an extra cooling slot or 2 ASAP. I think if you press F and look at the... Oh, yeah. We can look at per turn heat. 74 over 350 TUs. Which isn't actually bad. That's only plus 20 heat, actually. So that's not too bad. You know, it could be definitely worse. All these KI weapons, you're going to need to keep an eye on matter. Recoil as well. So it could be that I fight with 3 sometimes, turn on the 4th for big battles. Okay, we'll play it by ear. I've got a Sentry Coupler, Grunt, Brawler, 2 NCs. Why do I have 2 NCs installed? Was that a misclick? Probably, right? I got 1 armor, targeting, core analyzer. Okay, on we go. I could also just keep the data jack on hand as well. If I'm worried about heat or recoil or matter, maybe I'll do that. Because we're going to need it real quick, I assume. We'll do that. Probably going to use it first. Hermlin says energy and matter storage is going to be very important with that many weapons. Could go treads if I'd gone for propulsion. 2 of these probably isn't very good, but wow, treads, huh? Launcher loader, heavy Gauss. Reduces firing time by 50%. That's pretty cool. I do have a launcher. I'm going to pick that up. We'll see if we use it. Unknown treads. Game really wants me to go treads all of a sudden. Unfortunately, I don't think we're doing that with 2 prop. So, decision was already made when I went for armor. And we got masters coming around the corner right away. That is awkward and seems unlikely. Oh man, if I'd gone 4 prop, no kidding, dude. Could have immediately put it to use. I still get an evolution. I get 2 evolutions, right? So it could actually go up to 6 prop and take all these treads, which would be kind of crazy. I could go 4 treads on -2 and 6 on -1. Yeah, requires carrying 6 slots. Oh, launcher loaders 2? Okay, so I throw that down. I probably put on my good wheel. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of pressure to put those on. Or to carry them around, rather. Yeah, siege mode would be good for the kinetic weapons, no doubt. Okay, so we're going to step in this room. They're going to come fight me. This is unfortunate. We're going to go 4 weapons, and we're going to see how we go. Let's see, they don't like EMP. Or rather, they're strong against EMP. So we're good with these weapons. Let's see how we go. You should not carry treads right now. There's going to be more. Okay. I don't want to bank on it, though, you know? 88% to hit. Boom, 1 shot. Boom, 1 shot. Oh, man, that's strong. Heat's at 66. I used about 100 matter, I think. Is that right? Or was it less than that? Yeah, it had to be less than that, surely. Yeah, I wasn't topped off. Only 3 of these things use small amounts of matter. Okay, cool. That fight went well. Targeting analyzer, we'll throw that on. Small battery? Meh. Gamma rifle. Rating 8, EMP. There's heat sink. Put that on. Okay, talk about stocking up. Dude, I shot him so hard, I blew a hole right through this wall, too. All the way, man. Look at that. Wow. Noxus says, if you have good targeting stack, it's generally better to have less weapon slots. Okay, good to know. I do have 2 targeting. This increases critical chances by 8%. This one increases ranged weapons by 12%, just the accuracy. So that just seems good. Probably don't need to be using all 4 at once, you're telling me. Let's go back to data jack. Yeah, that was a very satisfying fight, I gotta say. Never afraid of fights anymore, no kidding. Suddenly I'm a monster. Yeah. Feels like it, man. Fine shoot. No shoot record on this floor, again. Why you do this to me, game? Lots of empty rooms. EM Surge Trap, you don't say. Let's turn on Gauss Cannon for the wall, 32. Anti-particle reservoir is going to be this. So I can shoot through this room, probably, go through the corner. No, that's annoying. Because that's going to be a wall across there. Maybe go through this room up here. Nope. Oh yeah, I can do this. This'll work. There. More explodey stuff. Ooh, we found linear accelerator. That I know is a good weapon. Matter Newt is free for walls. Is that right? Good point. Thank you for pointing that out, Naughty. M5 says, oh, Singulata, yeah. You saying if I go into siege mode, I become a terrifying statue. I like that. M5, stacking gamma rifles, which you can easily farm from progs, can be quite nice, but it is more inventory pressure because you need to keep thermal or kinetic for progs. Yes. And progs are going to be the big bad at the end of the game for me, too. I'm expecting. 4 Nova cannons with an injector is a good goal. Okay. Noxus says, in favor of other slots, I mean, more weapons is good if you have good targeting and don't necessarily need more weapon slots. Right. Okay. Shoot traps only spawn in factory. Didn't know that. That's information. Thanks, Sherman. So we're looking for Nova cannons, but right now we've got this linear accelerator, which I've seen people use in the end game. And I thought it was because of the 9% blast. But I have 20% blast here, and you guys are telling me heavy Gauss cannon isn't all that good. So, is linear cannon worth picking up here? Matter, energy, huge range, which is pretty cool. High integrity, high coverage. Surely we want this, right? I'm throwing this on the ground, unfortunately. I threw it on the ground once. It's corrupted at this point. I'm feeling like it's a lost cause. Picking up linear accelerator. I got 18 range on penetrator. I got 22 on the heavy Gauss. This guy is 14 range. Could also couple him, actually, and get his mapping route, which wouldn't be bad. Singulata says, I scaled into a hauler with 5x com linear accelerators and -2 last run, and it was fun. There you go. Moths drop those, mostly why they are used at the end of the game. Okay, linear accelerator can take damage, not much else. But Singulata is saying that the com linear accelerators times 5 was good for the final boss. Okay. We'll see. I'm going to carry it. Why don't you give me map route? Nice. Watcher gambling? Getting all kinds of achievements this run. Block a hostile programming hacking account. Okay, so that's my RIF ability. And then this is use map route coupler to hack on 3 different watchers. I have done that. Now let's see if we can kill this guy. 66% chance to hit. I hit. Oh my god, there's a freaking heavy coming. Oh dear. What do we got in here? Point defense, imp point defense, and imp hacking. So I am on the outside of its range. I can retreat right now and go around the other way, I guess. Boy, that's bad luck. What else we got? We got hard light armor plating, which I'd like to have. Heavy Gauss. Nothing else in those rooms, though. Okay, so we just get out of here. Such a good hack. It is amazing. Kinetic cannons in general are not that great. People mostly use them because the boss fight is 90% thermal resist. Gotcha. I'm not getting away from that heavy, am I? With his sensor. Or am I? Maybe? I'm just going to keep moving. Security rotation in progress. Okay. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. I don't have any sensors either, which is apparently really relevant right now, unfortunately. Don't need matter. Oh, I kind of do need matter, actually. There's 100 matter. There's a comm wheel. You have 4 weapons to fight this heavy, do you not? I do, Herman, I do. Oh, I hit it through the Watcher, M5 said. Now it's big mad. Yeah, the only thing I don't want him to do is summon specialists. How far away is this guy? 15. My range is 14. That's subpar. Hopefully I can come around and sneak up behind him, I guess. I got the tunneler. That's not what I want. That was a misfire. Let's map this guy as well. Hard light generator, thermal shield. Got a terminal, so that operator's terminal is here. Looks like I can sneak through this way, though, and get behind him, probably. Particle chargers could be relevant. Advanced transmission jammer's nice. Okay, so this is good. I can get around on the heavy, too. He'll probably go back over here, right? So we can come up this way. Definitely at the edge of the map, though, so we probably have the horseshoe map again, unfortunately, from the looks of it. He's in range now. Got him. Nice. Heavies forget very fast. That's good. Like 5 turns, okay. Good deal. Sherman says, unlike Behemoths, which we'll chase for a while. See, I thought actually Behemoths had low memory, and I have been proven wrong this game, no doubt about it. Unfortunately. Singulata says, what do you recommend over kinetic for that enemy? You mean MC? Or what enemy are you talking about? Heavies? So let's see. I could tell him to block. I could block his reporting. And then when he goes and reports me, I can do system control low for 7, I want to say. And overall, that's cheaper than format system high. So I think I'm going to do that. Sherman says, for MC, you do usually use kinetic unless you have a melee build or vortex weapons. Aside from MC, though, thermal tends to be better for every other enemy. Okay. Yep, gotcha. Yeah, you guys can talk spoilers in this chat. I have put it in the description of the video that this is a high spoiler channel, so no need to hide spoilers. In fact, tips are more welcome than hiding spoilers. Noxus says, the thing that has killed me in the most recent research map, Jen, that doesn't let me dig to escape on a flight build. Oh, not being able to dig? The thing that almost killed me was the invasion with Warlord, because I couldn't find Warlord. Like, I went the wrong way, basically, and then got overwhelmed with enemies. I got to him eventually, though. 4 Novos for Daco in Phase 1. 4 enhanced hard cell cannons with matter storage deal with Part 2. Yeah, I keep seeing the Novas and enhanced Novas highly recommended. And then you want the hard cells. Got it. I might even just write that down to kind of have a goal to go for. I know Novas. And then you're saying hard cells for Part 2. Cool. If I end up doing that. Probably doing it that way. I'm going to block reporting here. And then we're going to ignore this guy for the time being. I think we'll just meander our way up there and make friends with him for cheap once he gets to his terminal. More treads. Okay, triggered that guy. There's another linear accelerator. Looks like I've used an NC coupler, so I could throw on a second one. I could just throw down launcher loader. That is not necessary. He's surely going around this way because I was blocking the wall. Hopefully that's true. I already blocked it. Doesn't matter where he goes. Come to think of it. Yep, there he is. We've got veterans, and we have a 30 coupler, 30 charge coupler. Luckily, they didn't shoot this thing. So we're going to dip back down here. And wait a turn? IFF? Or I could just turn these babies on and shoot through the wall as well, which seems pretty good. Yep, Sherman confirming my strategy with block reporting and go control low. And Hermlin saying enhanced hard cells and optimally a kin accelerator for the from an executioner. Okay. Any type of core analyzer is almost mandatory. Got it. Whiffed that, huh? This guy immediately builds the wall. Let's not destroy walls around that engineer in that case. So we'll just wait a turn. Swordsman, that's a duelist class, which I do not have. I've got Brawler. Okay, well, we'll take the Grunt. We'll go IFF. And then I'm going to retreat away from Duelist because I'm scared of him. Scared in the sense that I don't want him touching me. Not in the sense that I don't think I can kill him, because I'm pretty sure I can. Let's find out. Nice, got it. Then we will jack a veteran. Oops. Let's turn on the data jack before I do that, eh? And go IFF. Green armor here for me, and those guys are going to fight it out. Beautiful stuff. Now, I don't want to shoot in that direction. Hopefully that these guys don't damage it as well. We'll see. I'm going to step up. Ooh, I better use this reactor, actually. Got the shot. Don't particularly want to take it, I gotta say. I'm going to win this fight. Meanwhile, I'm going to trade that out. Take a step. Okay. Let's just go matter neutralizer since it's so free. Kill this guy. Not quite. Got him. This guy now is half health, so we'll turn everything on and blast him. Sweet, good fight. Prototype ballistic cannon. Throw this down. Pick up this. Let's see what it is. Calm mass driver. Rating 8, kinetic, 9% blast, penetration, high damage, -8 salvage. This seems good. Right? Is this better than our KE penetrator? Less range, more damage for sure. Less heat, less recoil, more targeting. Yeah, this is good. Calm weapons last forever. Sweet. Good to know. What does that mean? Compact. I thought it meant combat. It's got 20. It's compact, so it's less coverage probably, right? That's what that means, I suppose. 220 integrity seems pretty good. Kind of want to use these penetrators, though, because they have low integrity, so I kind of want to just keep using them until they're dead, I think. At least one. We'll keep this on. We'll keep our matter neutralizer on for walls. This is surely better than what I got on, right? Whoops, where am I? What did I just put on? Okay. Replaced engine. Why didn't it replace the other one? 33 integrity, 60 coverage. Yeah, it's just better than this. There we go. Neutralizer, penetrator, mass driver, etc. Oh, here's a light particle, so that's even better. Sweet. Okay. Looking good on energy. This little guy here needs to die, I think. Is this an explodey thing? Kind of think it is. Pacifist drone bay. Herman's saying, less coverage, less mass, comm weapons last forever. I'm reading this in reverse for some reason. Sorry about that. Singulata says, man, I love combat weapons. So much better than pacifist weapons. Yeah, no kidding. Who wants the opposite? 30 some chance to hit. He hasn't seen me yet. Gotcha. All right, meanwhile, let's go talk to this guy up here. Got Grunt, Coupler. He's at 15 range with a convoy. Well, mini convoy. Oh, why is there a Titan there? What? That wasn't supposed to happen, game. Why? Okay, we're going to run through here. Sacrificing terminal, unfortunately. There's just nothing for it. I don't want to engage these guys if I can help it either. Goodbye, terminal. I had such high hopes for you. Now, downside is... Oh, no, this isn't explodey, is it? Oh, the downside is I'm behind a wall. Okay. Problem solved. Reaction control is not bad, right? Oh, no, it didn't work on wheels. Too bad. It's a good one, too. Guess we'll just grab point defense system at this point. Because I'm not gonna pick up nothing, so might as well pick it up. Man, I got 4 weapons, but I still run. I always am going to run, I think. Like, that is the name of the game, I feel like, almost, right? In DCSS, Cogmind, etc., the name of the game is retreat into a good position to fight. In Cogmind, it feels like retreat and get out of there because of attrition, right? And so I'm trying to avoid attrition here. Advanced energy wells, 500 storage. Here's a comm battery. Do I need energy storage? I don't really feel like I do, to be honest. What's their coverage? 8? So it's low, so I can't even use it for that. Oh, there's another one. Are you kidding me? Why? He didn't see me though, right? Correct. I kind of want to see what this is. I'm worried this guy's going to see me though. That 2x proto cannon is worth checking out. Not in front of the Behemoth, in my opinion. What do I know though? It's ballistic. Tactical retreat and kill is most of Cogmind unless you're flight hover. You can run forever on other prop. Tri-rail, Hermlin says? Are you talking about this thing? A tri-rail takes 2 slots? What's the ruler button? I forget what it is. I'm going to write it down this time when you guys tell me. I'm going to make myself a coffee before I explode, says Hermlin. Ruler is SpaceX. Thank you. I'll write that down. If you don't have ECM, it'll be pretty difficult to run from Behemoth. So if I run back here and look at item, other Behemoth is probably going to find me, right? So how do I read this? From the item, it's like 8, but he can't see me, right? Because it's down here and it's a shaded 8. So I think we're good. Is that how that works? In 300 plus hours, says level 5, I've never seen tri-rail on the ground. Space to close. So I think, confirm this, guys. It's in the shade, so he can't see me here. Yeah, I'm sure that's right. Now, my inventory slots are full. So you guys previously thought throw down the Gauss cannons. So it's either Gauss cannons or linear accelerators going on the ground, probably. They're both kinetic, both blast. Roughly the same damage, less critical on the linear accelerator. It's got more heat, more matter, more energy, more integrity, though. Players saying it can't spawn in the ground, you can only fabricate it. Sherman saying it can spawn in the ground, it's just super rare. Naughty confirming. There you go. I'm going to throw down the KE penetrators, I think. Sherman's seen it on main floor maybe twice, twice in waste, main floor once. Okay, we'll throw down this, and we're going to throw down KE penetrator. I'm going to hope I don't get ganked by the other Behemoth. No, he totally saw me. What the heck? And I screwed up on my inventory management here. It's a heavy hard sell, folks. 60 to 100, 12% blast. Holy cow. Other Behemoth is still chasing. Yeah, what's the deal? I did the measure thing. And it looked like this. He couldn't see me from here. The shade is just my vision, but I did it from this position, right? I put cursor over this position, and this was in shade. What the hell? I thought that's why you guys had me do the ruler. Now I'm not sure what the point of that was. But okay. What do? He is currently treading. So if I stay here, he's going to try to switch into turret mode. So we're going to go into fight mode here. And we're going to fight with linear cannons, or are we going to fight with Gauss cannon? Let me look at him. EMP shielding, coring immune. So blast has less effect. They're both blast effects. Linear is a bit more damage. You had to do the ruler to look at the proto device was out of range. You just missed the message about it. At the proto device out of range. Oh, this. Gotcha. I misread what you said. I'm not blaming you by any means. I just want to understand what I was looking at. And so how would I have told? Like, what's the information I was looking for there? It was in shade. I thought that was my information. Apparently not. So let me know what I was looking for there. I don't know. Meltdown could work here, actually. Yeah, maybe Meltdown. Because I've got Blast, Blast, Meltdown. Okay, here we go. He decided to fire instead of switching into... There he goes. He's switching into immobile mode. Ruler doesn't change your vision. That tile was dark because you couldn't see it. So it's still based on my vision. I figured it'd be based on my vision from that location. Okay, well... Anyway, here we go. 95% chance to hit. He takes out armor plating. He takes out one of my power cells. Boy, I've done a lot of damage to him, but now he's in siege mode. It's fine to blame Naughty. Thanks a lot, Ruler Boy, says Singulata. There you go. Moth you just kill with damage, doesn't matter what. Yeah, as long as it's not EM or core damage, basically. Question is, do I keep fighting him while he's sieged up? He's pretty close. I've done a lot of damage to him. He's clearing my inventory slots for me. There we go. It took me about, what, 3 or 4 shots? Giant Slayer. Destroy 5 behemoths. My god, I'm a killer this game. Unfortunately, the other one's coming from the north. So we'll put on wheel. Energy is being used, so maybe I'll put on reactor as well. Running low on matter. We've got a good amount of it down here. Hopefully I can kill this guy before that happens. Whoa! Titan suffers critical hit meltdown. Dude, I got it. I got the 6% roll, didn't I? How many am I fighting? All of them, Hermlin. All of them. I think I just one-shot him. Oh, that's sick. I love it. I didn't even trigger these freaking engineers trying to rebuild this wall. Yeah, Hermlin, we just fought 2 more. I got an achievement for killing all the behemoths as well. I got 0% heat. That only used half my matter. Sick. Let's freaking go is right. I'm only at 250 influence. Man, oh man. Feeling strong. Defeat your fear of behemoths. I guess so, huh? I went 4 weapons and it paid off immediately. I don't know. Maybe I could go with this. It fills a slot anyway, right? Sure, good enough. Let's go grab matter. Fill up. We got something coming from behind. Oh, hello you. Artificer. Mechanic. Let's make friends. I've got an NC coupler on. Data jack over what? Hard cell, over matter neutralizer, I guess. That's a little unfortunate because I'm going to have to switch them back and forth to go through walls. Oh, not plasma cutter. Hang on. Too bad I didn't have this guy before. He could have healed up my wheel there that I had broken. Matter Newt Goat, 6% meltdown. Hits first time every time, apparently. Prove me wrong. Sherman says you can't really run away from there without getting shot at a lot. Yep. Might as well just kill everything, right? Format system low. So we'll make friends with him. He can't really heal anything right now, but if I can keep him alive for a little bit, that'd be okay. I'd really like to go back and get this operator, actually. So he can check for traps. We'll go check what this prototype device is here. Get the loot. Ouch. Meltdown. PRC energy filter, meltdown, cooling system damaged, NC coupler damaged. That's okay. That's not that bad. Dude, another behemoth? Are you kidding me? Why? Why are there so many freaking behemoths here? Back to matter neutralizer. 81%. Killed an engineer. This engineer is going to die too, and then he's going to trigger the response team, I'm afraid. Got him. Meltdown again. Dude, I'm telling you, meltdown happens every time. 6% chance to hit happens every time. Amazing. Pick up the matter. We got a backup wheel. We got a welding torch, which is irrelevant. Watchers were coming. I just went out. We got cargo incoming. So that's scary. Time to get serious. Good thing I went 4 weapons, Naughty. Yeah, that's right. Behemoth rehab. No kidding, man. Gotta love it when it works. It works every time, apparently. Singulata says, Dr. Hermelin, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Moth. That's good stuff. Good reference. Imagine this on 2 weapon slots. No kidding. I just have to run, probably. Wait till you get 4 enhanced Nova Meltdown spams. Goes on. Well, if they drop it for me, I'll do it. Let's see. If I could get mapping from this little eye, that would be pretty good. NC coupler's 26, plus I got a 32, so we're good on that. See if I can get him. Ooh, that accuracy, so good. Map route. Signal interpreters, prototype slashing, prototype energy, faulty PRC energy filters, regular PRC energy filters. Heavy's sitting like right here, I want to say. Repair would be okay. Why do I want it? I don't particularly, because I can just get repaired from this guy. I ought to do that real quick on my reactor. Core's looking great. Still haven't found an exit. Haven't found Garrison either. So we don't know where cargo's going. I think I want to dip this direction through here, get operator online, and then move up kind of through the middle inside of the map until we find that cargo convoy. Sherman says, research moment, matter neutralizer is higher than average meltdown crit. Is it? Is it actually, or is it just like, certainly feels that way, doesn't it? Because it's only 6%, but man, oh man. We're certainly getting lucky on the rolls, that's for sure. Okay, level 3. Nope. We will go down and around, I guess. Okay, it's the plague. Does that mean convoy is like right in here somewhere potentially? So we do have couplers for this. They're not on. Yeah, 32 swarmer couplers. Novas only have 4% meltdown. Okay, good to know. You want to go in the middle of the map on with a convoy on the way. I wanted operator is what I wanted. But now that I'm seeing these guys, I want to retreat back through here. Probably get over into these rooms, I guess. Because a convoy could have been coming through here too, but it's probably coming through here, isn't it? Possible it's the convoy swimmers. That's what I was thinking as well, Naughty. Okay, let's back up and find out. I've got 1 free turn here to get a coupler on. Throw it over the energy well. Data Jack Swarmer. Most thermal cannons are only 3 or 4%. Okay, cool. So it is actually a little higher. It's still pretty low, though. I could find a Garrison on this guy. Probably not the time to be doing that, though, honestly. I don't like Resonance right now because he's obviously in melee range. So I guess it's IFF. Gives me a little time to create some distance. Disarmed one of them, it looks like. Converted a second. Nice. That 10% roll, I'll take it. Oh no, this is a full conversion. That's auto assimilate. Is this the IFF one triggering? It is. I rebooted him with, I got both of my 10% triggers. Auto assimilate on one, auto override on the other, I think. I think so, maybe. Super cool. It doesn't say anywhere I disrupted the convoy either. So maybe we're okay? Neat, we're winning this fight. Come on, get him dead. Oh, this one's IFF. Right, I knew that. I'm just gonna wait a couple turns. He was IFF as well. Okay, so we're retreating. Level 5 says, I had 24% meltdown kinetic gun with scrap engine today. That's pretty sick. I want to try a scrap engine run. It looks really cool. Now it's -2 and it's dog poop. And still can't even evolve past 2 slots on -2. Ouch. Research garrisons can be a decent bit more spooky because you can't go into shoots to clear alert. Yes, you're saying we might be done going into garrisons. I really am just looking for branches, though, right now. I was just thinking if I knew where the garrison was, I might know where the convoy, cargo convoy is going. That was my only thought there. Let's see. Mass driver can probably cut this wall, right? 32. Yeah, should be fine. Okay, here's Swarmer. Data jack you again. Nope, we're going to whiff. I think I will find Garrison, because I could force eject as well. It is all the way up there. Boom, gotcha. Antimatter reactor, let's throw this one down. Put that one on, grab loot. Lose the other 2 guys. Seems good. Well, we didn't get our operator here. I think I'm going to bail just in case that was with the cargo convoy. It feels like it, I don't know. It feels like it wasn't, but it could be. Let's just try to get over to this side of the map. Oh, programmers, great. Got the jump on him, though. Still don't have a very high chance to hit. 46, let's pass a turn. 56. Let's just hit him with a mass driver. Missed. One shot. One shot. Okay, let's take off data jack. Let's put on this one. Advanced remote data jack. 16 range, targeting 20. Low delay. Seems good. Pick up heat sink. What else we got? Battery. Okay. Unknown reactor. Probably not particularly interested in that. Let's get on our matter neutralizer and carve through walls. Just kidding. I thought I could dig through here. There's Fabricator. So we're going to do Trojan haulers and find out where that guy is. It's not going to work, I'm sure. Level 3. Boy, it really wants me to have treads, doesn't it? Trojan haulers. There's no chance, right? Oh my god, I got it the first try. Wowzers. It doesn't even, maybe it doesn't, surely it has a percent chance to fail, right? I've got this every time I've tried it. Crazy. Okay, where are we at? 1, no hostiles to label. I guess the hauler isn't a hostile, is it? Oh yeah, it is. It's yellow. Did he leave the map already? Sure looks like it. Yeah? I think he left the map. Cool. Try building those treads. Why? Enhanced armored heavy treads. So they're going to be super good, obviously. They're also 2 slots, which is a lot of pressure. And it's going to call an investigation squad on me. For 6%. I guess it only calls the investigation if it happens. Nah, I'm not gonna. Oh, need to wait a turn? Okay. Thanks for that. There's a hauler. I don't see yellow haulers. Right? Do. 1, no hostiles. There he is. So those definitely weren't his swarmers. Where am I? I'm all the way over here. Where am I? There I am. Yeah, so there's a pretty low chance I'm ever seeing him, actually. Cool. And here's a scanalyzer. Preloaded schematics can't call investigations if you build it, says players. I did not know that. Good to know. Let's retrieve study on matter neutralizer, linear accelerators. How about nothing? Just nothing at all. Okay. I've got a call to stream. I'm being called back indoors by the family. So this was pretty productive, actually. Our RIF is looking beautiful. Really happy with the abilities. And we're probably about halfway through this research branch, depending on when we can find, or not branch, depending on when we can find branch. We're probably about halfway through. We'll see. I'm going to go up along this wall a little further in the next game, and we'll try to find a branch exit to quarantine or testing and find some cool loot. But feeling pretty strong right now, gotta say. The 4 weapon slots working really well. So thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. That helps more people see it, and I appreciate it. Good luck in your own runs. Hopefully I see you in the next one, which is probably this time tomorrow, I'm guessing. We'll see. Could be an evening stream again at some point. That was pretty good. Anyway, see you next time, everyone.